Okay, guys, I don't see anybody else is up tonight. I'm not sure why. I'm surprised, but that's okay. We are in Out of the Park Baseball 19. We're in the 4th game of the season for the Baltimore Orioles. It is a day game today. I am the Baltimore Orioles. I've managed them all year. But I've learned something today. I can actually manage any team I want in the historical games. So I can actually do every home team that is out here if I want to. Which could make it interesting, except that I would make sure the Yankees lost every game. That wouldn't be fair in this game here at all. I'd make stupid decisions. So let's not do that, okay? So I'll stick with one team. It took the Baltimore Orioles. It's the first time I've ever, since you guys have known me, I've taken the World Series team that went in. I think that I would really like to have seen a replay with the Mets on the World Series. Down the road, you guys will have to show me how I can do one-and-dones and World Series and just have a good old time with this game. Alright, today's game is between Jim Palmer and Camilo Pascual. Camilo Pascual has pitched once already for the Washington Senators. And Jim Palmer has... it's not even going to be Jim Palmer, I take that back. That was the scheduled starter, but they changed it to Dave McNally at the last minute. I still love this game that rates Ken McMullen over Brooks Robinson. I think that's kind of funny. That's okay. But here's our starting lineups. Dale Unser will be leading off center field for the Washington Senators. We are at Memorial Stadium, Baltimore, in a day game. Don't know what it's going to look like, but hey, it's okay. He so far has no home runs, 2 RBIs, batting .267 for the Senators. Ed Brinkman will be batting second today. He batted 8th last night against the Orioles. He's our shortstop, batting .154 right now. No home runs, 1 RBIs. Baltimore pitching has done a pretty good job against the Senators so far. Frank Howard is batting .188. He has no home runs, 1 RBI, and that's like first for the entire season. If we look, we can probably find their lines that they had on each game. If that's in here, somebody let me know. Hank Allen's the right fielder. This is only his 2nd game. He batted 0-0-0 the first time out, as did Ken McMullen, who is right now in a bit of a little slump. 15 at-bats, no hits this year. Brent Allier, I'm probably pronounced that right, but I think it's Allier, is batting. He went 2 for 4 in his first time out, batting .500. Tim Cullen is second base. He is batting .077. He is clearly below the Mendoza lines, as is most of the Senators. Paul Casanova is batting .286. He will be the catcher, and Camilo Pascual is our pitcher. 35-year-old pitcher. He was heading towards the back end of his career here for Ted Williams' Senators. And Pascual so far this year is 0-1, .257 ERA. Is averaging for every 9 innings 5 strikeouts. Averaging for every for walks is 11 for a 9-inning game. We will see his actual stats when we get into the game. For the Orioles, Don Buford will be batting off at left field. He is batting .400 right now. Does have a RBI. Paul Blair is currently batting .200. Clank, I believe is who he was, and he also has 10 at bats. He's got 2 hits. Frank Robinson has got 2 hits. He's got 4 hits and 8 at bats. He has a home run, 2 RBIs. Did a beautiful smack job, I believe, the day before his game. Boog Powell is batting .182 for the O's. Right now has 3 RBIs. He is batting cleanup. Brooks Robinson is in the 5th slot. He is also batting only .083. Baltimore right now is relying heavily on their pitching, unfortunately. And coming back, next would be Elrod Hendricks. He will be the catcher. He does bat left-handed as a catcher, but he also throws right-handed, so we got that there. Sorry, guys. Davey Johnson will be batting 7th, playing second base. He is batting .300 currently for the O's. Mark Belanger is batting .333 for this right now. He's 3 of 9. Dave McNally does yet to get a hit also as one of the pitchers, and his record is also 0-1. He lost the first game of the season for the O's. He got crushed pretty good. I mean, he gave up quite a few runs. So, let's go back. We'll get the other records. We can see what's going on for each pitcher. Hopefully I can see their lines as we go along. We can do that. If you can, let me know. And there we go. Let's get to the game. Like I said, we are at, supposed to be at Memorial Stadium. This looks more like Camden Yards. So I can't do anything about that, guys. I wished I could. I probably can if I do this. And I think it's the reason why I did this, but I'm not sure. Yes, that's Camden Yards. I couldn't find Memorial Stadium, but I'm going to need some help in finding the ballpark so I can show this in 3D, which is what I wanted to do in the first place. I can pull it in 2D. I'll show you. Let me get out of here, and I'll show you. Oh, it's not here. I lost it. I lost them both. Okay, I could get those back. I'll find them. Alright, but Classic 3D is just fine. I can leave it at Camden Yards, so it does, you know, it could be a little bit better here. As far as I know, it could be Memorial Stadium looking like Camden Yards. As I said, Dell Unser is leading off for the Senators. So far, he is batting .267. Decent eye. Good speed for a leadoff man. Last year for 1968, he had 1 home run, 30 RBIs. And so far this season, he is, against the left-handers, he is 1 for 4. Here is the pitch. Let me get the dice out. Oh, yes, that's again. There is no dice. So, here we go. McNally in his second start. Let's see what he can do this time. Got a nice 49-degree weather. Pretty cool day for daytime Baltimore. And he walks Unser. And McNally has given, that is his, basically his 6th walk of the season here, 7th walk of the season for McNally. Coming in is Ed Brinkman. Ed Brinkman is currently batting .154 for the Senators. He has 2 hits, has only 1 RBI. I can get the other stats if you want them. All somebody has to do is just ask when I pull up. Here is the pitch by McNally. That's hit out. There was a hit and run, and he's going to fire over towards first for the out. Belanger over towards Powell. Unser will take second base on the play. And we have 1 down here in the top of the first inning. I am not keeping a scorebook. This is not going to happen. These guys can come up with some way we can do this. Due up is Frank Howard. Frank Howard's batting .188, no home runs, 1 RBIs. The left-handed McNally is there at the pitch. We're going to see what we can do with this and see if we can pitch around Howard. That's a walk-in. Howard will get on this. That is McNally's 8th walk of the season, his 2nd walk of the game. He's having serious control problems here in the 1969 season. Coming up is Hank Allen. Hank Allen's yet to face McNally this year. He's only his 2nd game. Here is the pitch. And that's heading out towards Robinson. Robinson fires the second, over to first. Double play, 5-4-3. Robinson to Johnson to Powell, and the Orioles get out of the inning. No runs. 1 hit, 1 left on. At the end of the top first, we have a 0-0 tie here. Coming up to bat for the Orioles will be Don Buford, Paul Blair, and Frank Robinson. Don Buford is batting .400. He had faced, I believe, have they faced him yet? No, they have not. Okay, his first time facing Pascual this season, and Buford is ready to go. Here is the pitch. And he is walked. Buford is on first. Coming to bat will be Paul Blair. Or is going to try to see if they can get their magic going real quick in there with the Earl Weaver team here. So, here we go. We're going to see what we can get away with. Infield's that. Howard is covering Buford. That's a strike, and Buford is caught. Casanova has thrown out 4 runners. Buford on a pitch out, they got caught. The Orioles got caught on a pitch out. Buford, and they knew they must have seen this one coming. Who'd be surprised? Okay, here we go. I've done this. I've tried this a few times already, as you guys can tell. Here's the pitch to Blair, and he gets out towards left field. Looks like it's heading towards the corner, and it's out of here. Way to start the inning. Could have been 2-0. We'll go with 1-0 on a 355-foot shot from home plate. And it is 1-0 Baltimore in the bottom of the first inning. Due up the bat is Frank Robinson. Frank Robinson so far is batting. He's got 4 for 8, home run, 2 RBIs. And the rest of his thing is, the rest of his line is, he also has, as you can see by his games, just they won 4-2 last night on a magnificent job. So let's get back to our game. Here is the pitch to Frank Robinson. That is going over towards third, fired up there by McMullen. McMullen fires first for the out, and we have 2 down. Nice quick play, bang, bang over to get Robinson out, and we have dude bat is Brooks Robinson. No, Boog Powell. Sorry about that. Boog Powell. Boog Powell so far is only batting 182. He does have 3 RBIs, so he has clutched it in for the Orioles. Here is the pitch. And he is struck out. That ends the inning. 1 run on 1 hit. A brilliant home run by Paul Blair at the end of the first inning. It is the Baltimore Orioles 1, Washington nothing. Let's see if we have any celebrities out here in the stands today. And yes, we do. We have it. What? Okay, I didn't know I didn't see the update. I'm okay. Well, I must have missed that, so that's all right. So I can't do that. But hello, Beatles. I'll see you later too, sir. We're getting ready to celebrate the 4th tomorrow. Thanks for showing me. And here we go. We are in the top of the 2nd inning. Up is Ken McMullen. Ken McMullen so far is batting 0-0-0. So here we go. And it's a check swing, and he walked him on a half swing. That is McNally's 3rd walk of the game. Due up is Brent Allier. McNally is having control problems. Today so far he's thrown 23 pitches, and it's only his 5th batter he's faced. Coming up to bat is Brent Allier. Here is the pitch. Allier fires out towards right field, and it bounced in front of Frankie. Trapped it. Ends up being a trap, and McMullen is on second. Allier is on first, and we have no out here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. And we are going to bring... Actually, we're going to let it go. See what happens here. Collins up the bat. He is batting 0-77 so far. Here is the pitch by McNally. That's a strike. That is 1 down. That is McNally's 1st strikeout of the game. It's only his 3rd of the season. He is still having control problems, though, folks. And here we go. Paul Castanova's up batting 286 for the center, so he does have a little bit of pop. Not much power, but he does have some pop. Here we go. That's heading out towards Davy Johnson. Fires the second, fires the first. Double play. 2nd double play of the game for the Orioles today. Johnson to Belanger and to... Powell has Belanger had to vault over our runner there. And that is the end of the top of the 2nd inning. No runs. 1 hit. Nobody left on base. Actually, no runs, no hits. Nobody left on base. And we have... No, 1 hit. Take that back. 1 hit. And at the end of 1.5, it is Baltimore 1. Senators nothing. Due bat up is Brooks Robinson. Brooks Robinson so far is batting 0-83 for the Baltimore Orioles. He will get there this season. Pascual is on the mound. Here is the pitch. That's heading out towards the gap. Gets out into the gap in his left center field. Robinson will get first. He gets his 1st hit of the game. A base hit. Way to go, Brooks. Finally get back on the schneid here. Due up the bat for the Orioles will be Elrod Hendricks, the catcher. 1st left-hander, I believe. Nope, 2nd left-hander that Pascual has to face. Pascual's batting against lefties is .333 against him. And here is the pitch. That's how you out towards second. Scoping dive by our second baseman, Cullen, and he nice glove work on that as he made the diving grab. Gets up, fires over towards first, gets Al Hendricks out, but Robinson will take second base on this. Coming to bat is Davy Johnson. Davy Johnson so far this season is batting .300, so it's not a bad job for the man. Has 1 RBI. Robinson is on second base. And here we go. That's heading out. That is going to possible gap. Yes, it does. And we're going to let... it's not far enough back, but it's a shallow ball, so we're going to leave. And we have runners on 1st and 3rd. Davy Johnson will get on 1st. Robinson is on 3rd. Coming to bat will be Mark Belanger. So the Orioles are threatening again. 1 down here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. And here is see what's going on. Let's see if we can get him to take a pitch here. It is a ball. We will leave it on the inside part of the plate. And here we go. We'll let him swing away. Belanger on a slow nubbler. Goes to first. That is the out, but he gets the ground ball up. Gets the RBI. Robinson does score, and we have 2 down, and the ball score is Baltimore 2 and the Washington Senators nothing. Nice play by Mark Belanger on the slow roller. I don't think I was expecting that, and Robinson was on the run. McNally is up. He is batting 0-0-0 so far this season. And here is the pitch. It is a ball, and they walked him. It's almost like they walked him on purpose. McNally will take first base. We have runners on first and second. Looks like they might be trying to play for the force. And due up here is Don Buford. Don Buford is first time up, and I can't remember he's first time up anymore. Is back up here on the mound. They'll say something about it. Here is the pitch to Buford. It was an out, though. And he gets out there towards left field, but getting over that way is Allier. Oh, it drops in front of Allier. Here comes Davy Johnson, and he is safe. The score is now 3-1. Ball dropped right from Allier. Just kept on pulling away, and it just dropped on him real quick. Due up to bat will be Paul Blair. We're in a 3-0 Baltimore lead. They are on fuego again. Coming up, Paul Blair. Paul Blair is, so far, he is 1 for 1 for the day. A home run shot out to right field. Here is the pitch to Blair. 2 runners on. Let's see what goes on. See what Pascual's going to do with him. And a ball on Paul Blair. They knew that was coming away, and they were ready for it. Here is the pitch. And that's right, straight over to Cullen. Cullen fires the first, 4th, 3rd out, but the Orioles get 2 more runs. 2 runs on 3 hits. The Orioles extend the lead out to 3-0. Due up for the Washington Senators is the pitcher, Camilo Pascual, Del Unser, and Ed Brinkman. We are at Baltimore. And I'll leave it at that. We are at Baltimore. Okay? I got a feeling this is more likely than not. It is Camden Yards, though it doesn't look like it. Dave McNally is on the mound, and here is the pitch. That's how he got towards 3rd. Robinson sucks it up, fires over to Powell for the out. We have 1 down on Pascual. And just so I think if I could do this, if everybody give me a chance here, because I'm still getting used to it myself, so I'm playing with the stats package. I apologize. Yes. Right here. In his first game against Boston, Dave McNally couldn't get 4 innings out. He gave up 6 runs on 6 hits. All of them earned, gave up a home run. Struck out 2. Not sure what GB is. Someone's going to have to help me with that. Walked 6. Not sure what ground balls. We had 5 ground balls, 5 flyouts. Faced 24 batters. He just got racked. And that's what happened in his first game. So we'll go from there. He is in good shape. He's not going to complain. Second start of the season. Let's see what he can do. Okay. Let's give the man a chance. We'll go from there. Unser is up to the plate. First time up. I'm going to say he walked his first time up. Okay, where's my crayon? Okay, he walked. I have to remember as we go along, so everybody bear with me. Okay, here is the pitch. McNally, see if we can get around here. And that's heading out that way towards Johnson. Johnson fires over towards first here in the top 3rd inning, and it is a 4-3. Dave Johnson to Blue Powell. We have 2 down here in the 3rd inning. McNally is hanging in there on the mound. Ed Brinkman is up. And Brinkman, and his first time up, and I'm going to peek. I'm sorry, guys. We're going to peek. And he grounded out to our shortstop, Mark Belanger. Whereas on a slow roll, as Del Unser did make it over to second base. Excuse me. Here is the pitch by our left-hander McNally. That's how you straight out. Oh, and it gets past Belanger into center field for Blair Harding. Box got just barely past Belanger, and Ed Brinkman will get on first with the base hit. Second hit of the game given up by our man McNally, and coming to bat will be Frank Howard. Frank Howard's last time up. we're going to do this once, guys. By the way, he walked on a 3-2 count. On a 3-2 count, here is the pitch by McNally. They're going right after him. And they struck him out, and that is it here in the third inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 run left on base at the end of 2.5. It is the Baltimore Orioles 3, the Washington Senators nothing. Due up for the Orioles is Frank Robinson, Boog Powell, and Brooks Robinson. We're going to take a quick look-see here, guys. Give me a minute. Anybody's watching the game, go get a cup of coffee or something, and we'll figure it out from there. I do apologize for this, guys. I really do. Yep. Oh, that's right, 5-4-3. Okay. 5-4-3 is I like to circle that double play. Here we go. Ballpark's double play in second and 2. Okay, everybody bear with me. Again, I do apologize for this. Okay, like I said, I do apologize. Yep. There we go. Alright, guys, I apologize for the delay. I am going to keep a book for now until these guys fix it. Hopefully they will. That's about the only thing I really could say fault with them. I do apologize. And there we go. Beatles was up here for a sec. Alright. We are in the bottom of the third inning. Actually, my only fault I have with this game is that they don't show up. There should be some way we can hover on the batter, and they'll tell us that this guy here, like in Pascual's case, when we open up when he's batting, we can open up, take a look, and it says, or even right here would be even better, okay? And it says he grounded out his first time up, 5-3, and that's all I have to see. First inning, and then when he bats again, bang, and just scroll in. Then there's no need to be keeping score pads or anything like that, okay? We can just enjoy the game. And actually, I'm enjoying this. Frank Robinson is up. His last time up, he grounded out to the third baseman, Ken McMullen. Here is the pitch. And he is called out on strikes. That is Pascual's first strikeout of the game, I believe, or his second one. That is his second strikeout of the game. Due up is Boog Powell. The left-handed hitting Powell struck out his first time up. Here is the pitch. That is heading out there, and it looks like it is going to get there. No, not high enough, and it is a fly ball out to our man, our right fielder over there, Hank Allen, and we have 2 down. Due up here is Brooks Robinson, who started the little mini rally there in the second inning, and here is the pitch to Robinson. Robinson improved his average up to a 154. Still early in the season, so we're not too bad off. Ash going straight out to center field. Is it going to drop in? Yes, it does. Right in front of our center. And Robinson's going to try for second base. Safe, standing up. It says it bounced off the wall. It looked like it actually dropped in front of the fielder, but that's okay. Robinson will be in. Stand up double. A little slow, but he got there. And that is Robinson's second hit of the game, a double. So he has a single and a double here in the game. Coming to bat will be Elrod Hendricks. Robinson is on second base with a great double dead center field. Here is the pitch to Elrod Hendricks. That is heading out, but it looks like it's not going to be deep enough, and who's going to get it? And it comes into our center fielder, Delonter, who makes the play for the third out, and the Orioles strand one. No runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left on base at the end of 3. It is Baltimore, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. The Washington Senators, no runs, 2 hits, and no errors. Due up to here will be Hank Allen, Ken McMullen, and Brent Allier. The Orioles are currently in a locked in a little, and it's only early in the season, so we can say this. They're in a tie for first. That's understandable. Coming to bat is Hank Allen. McNally is ready to go. Here we go. Hank Allen's last time up. Walked. No. Take that back. He grounded into a 5-4-3 double play in the first inning. Here we go. That's heading out towards center field, but looks like Blair's going to come down. He's looking for it, and yes, he does. We have one down on that deep center field, drifting back, but he grabbed it. One down here in the 4th inning. Coming up to bat will be Ken McMullen. Ken McMullen has one of the 2 Washington Senators hit. Actually, he walked his first time up. Okay, I'm still getting used to this, guys. Bear with me. Which was his first walk of the season. Here as I can see. Yep. Okay, here we go. And he struck out McMullen on a 3-2. It looks like a 2-2 count. Got him out. Good swing. Struck him out with a changeup pitch. Very good for Dave McNally. That is his 3rd strikeout of the game to go along with his 3 walks. And they are rallying their defense out here for the Orioles. Due up the bat is Brent Allier. Here is the pitch. Little Zorba the Greek never hurts. And he struck out Allier. 2 strikeouts there. They are rallied behind McNally today. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base at the end of 3.5 innings. It is Baltimore 3, Washington nothing. Due at the bat is Davey Johnson. Davey Johnson so far is 1 for 1 today. He moved our man over towards third, scored the 2nd run himself. And we have a 3-0 lead for the Orioles, and here is the pitch. That's heading out. Looks like it's going to be now. It just stays up in the air, and waiting for it to come on down is our shortstop, Brinkman, and he makes the play. We have one down here in. On a nice little easy pop-up here in the 4th inning. Due up the bat will be Mark Belanger. Mark Belanger ground out to second base. Did get an RBI, though, for it. And here is the pitch to Belanger. And, oh, it just gets past the glove of Brinkman, and Belanger will get a base hit just out of his reach into a line drive into short left center field. Nice little slap hit by Belanger. And we have a runner on first here. Coming to bat is Dave McNally. Dave McNally is a man who knows what he's doing. They've got the corners in for the bunt, but this was too obvious. This is exactly what we're going to do. And that's a real number that's heading out there. Good squeeze play, and he gets him out, but it is a 3-4 play. McNally's out. Belanger does take second on it on the sacrifice hit. And we have 2 down. Runner on second base. Due up is Don Buford. Don Buford today is 1 for 1 with a walk. And he's doing well with runners in scoring position. He has done pretty good. Got 2 out of 3 so far this season. That's where is both out of his RPIs. He's done quite well, and he actually got a walk himself. We're in the 4th inning. He seemed to be playing better in the 4th inning than he has in the other ones. And here is the pitch. Oh, so it goes like it's going to be a pass ball. It gets off the glove, and Belanger will take third off the glove of Paul Casanova. That's called karma for Oriole fans because Casanova has thrown out 4 of 9 batters. He's got an excellent caught stealing average. Belanger will take third on the pass ball, and Buford is there. It's a 1-1 count. 2 down here, and here we go. That was not quite enough. It's going to get in there, and no, our right fielder Allen has it for the out, and that is it for the 4th inning. Excuse me. No runs. One hit, pass ball, and a runner left on, stranded on third at the end of 4 innings. It is Baltimore 3, the Senators. Nothing coming to bat for our Senators is Cullen, Casanova, and Camilo Pascual. We're in the top of the 5th inning here. A beautiful day, 49 degrees here in Baltimore. If I can find this up real quick. Hang on, 49 degrees up here in Baltimore. I thought they showed it to me. Where can I find the weather, guys? Where can I find the weather? Where's the weather? I want to see the weather. Oh, I hate that thing. Yeah. Okay. Well, shucky darn. All right. Okay, now we're in the top 5th. Let's take a look at some out-of-town, if I can, some out-of-town scores. Can I get some out-of-town scores? Oh, heck no. No, can't get out-of-town scores. God, it's the only thing I like about the other thing. That's all right. Okay. McNally is on the mound so far. He's given up 2 hits, walked 3, struck out 4. Here is the pitch to Cullen. Cullen hits it out there, heading towards left field. Coming on in is Buford, and he makes the play on the route down the fly ball. Had a great beat on that. We have 1 down. Coming to bat will be Paul Casanova. Paul Casanova, even though he had the pass ball, they were able to get away with that. Oh. Sorry about that. That was a little email that came in. I belong to a little group that's known to have the weird and the unusual in art, but as you guys know, I am the weird and the unusual. Alright, Paul Casanova is up to bat. First time up. He grounded out to a 4-6-3 double play, the second one in the inning for our Baltimore Orioles. McNally is out at the mound. He is ready. Here is the pitch. Casanova on a real cheap number, and picked up by Alan Hendricks. Hendricks able to fire it real quick towards first. Makes the play 2-3 for any of you guys keeping score. Excellent fielding by Elrod Hendricks. Nice, great. He just jumped on that like a cat. And coming to bat is Camilo Pascual. Camilo Pascual so far grounded out to our... did he? Yeah, ground out to our third baseman in the 3rd inning. Here is the pitch. That's heading out towards Belanger. Belanger gets up there, had a little bit of a hot trouble there, and fires it back over there. Spears it on the short hop, makes the play, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for McNally. That is 6-3 for you to keep the score at the end of 4.5. It is Baltimore 3, the Washington Senators nothing. Now the other question I have for anybody who will be watching this game is, does weather affect this game? Because I'm going to say it like I have in every game I play, okay? This game counts. It's 4.5 innings. Barring weather, this is how it is. This game does count now. For Baltimore, Paul Blair, Frank Robinson, and Boog Powell. Paul Blair so far today is 1 for 2. He has a home run, ground out to second base. So he's done pretty good against Pascual. He has a .250 average against righties. But his innings 4-6 have not been very good. Let's see what happens. Let's hope he can get out of that little mini slump that he has. And he's a good first pitch hitter. Let's see what we can do about taking the pitch here. That is a ball. And Pascual, that is his 61st pitch. 1-0 against Blair. Here we go. First time really been ahead of the count. He has walked twice. Here is the pitch. That is a nice low swing on an outside pitch that went out of that way, and I think Blair beat it. No! Out by a step. Let's see the replay on that one again. Looked like he had it. Umpires weren't sure they're looking at that one there. Just a cheap hit to short, and he's heading out that way, and he is out by a step, if that much. 6-3. It was a good throw by our shortstop, Brinkman, but awful close on that one there. And Blair is just sort of glaring on his way back to the bench. Frank Robinson so far has grounded third, struck out. Here is the pitch to Robinson in the bottom of the 5th inning. That is hit pretty good, but it looks like our man Allen has a beat on it, and he does. Makes the play in shallow right field. He moved in. That is 2 down. Boog Powell today has got a hit out to right field. He's also struck out one of only 2 Pascual strikeouts. The other was done by Frank Robinson. Here is the pitch, and let's see what happens here for the Senators. They could use it. No, Powell jacked that one. I believe that one is out of here also. Yes, it is. Boog Powell hits his first home run of the season. A 351 shot over the wall in right field. And we have a 4-0 lead for the Orioles here in Memorial Stadium, or wherever we're playing at, Camden Yards, I guess, for lack of a better term. Nice shot by Powell, and congratulations, this Bud is for you. Unless you're a non-drinker, then this Coke is for you. 4-0 Baltimore. Coming to bat is Brooks Robinson. Brooks Robinson so far today is 2 for 2. He has a double and a single. Pascual is still on the mound in a 4-0 lead here. Here is the pitch. And Robinson is walked. They are not being very careful with Brooks Robinson today. That is Casanova's 3rd walk given up today. And coming to bat will be Elrod Hendricks. Elrod Hendricks has flown to center, grounded out, made a great play at the plate by getting his counterpart out, Paul Casanova, in the last inning. Here is the pitch. That's heading out. It looks like it looks like it could be a possible gapper heading out the way back where. And yes, in deep center, and Unser packs it up. Makes the play in front of the wall, and it is out. Long fly ball for Hendricks, his 2nd one. At the end of 5 innings, it is Baltimore 4 on the Boog Powell home run in the 5th inning. Washington Senators nothing. Coming to bat for the Washington Senators will be Del Unser, Ed Brinkman, and Frank Howard. Dave McNally is facing the batters now for the 3rd time this game. He is doing excellent in his middle pitching here. Good first pitch player. And here is the pitch to Unser here in the top of the 6th inning. Unser hits it out, and it just gets past the outstretched glove of Davey Johnson. Unser is on first with the 3rd hit of the game for the Senators, and he is on for the 2nd time this game. Coming in to bat will be Ed Brinkman. Ed Brinkman so far today is 1 for 2. Base hit in the 3rd. McNally is on the mound. And we're going to see what's going to go on here. And he tries to pick him up, but does not get there. Good throw, but he is safe. And let's see what we got going on. That's hitting out there, and let's see if Buford get that ball. A line shot to Buford, makes the play. Line driving to the left. He was on the move, makes the grab, and we have 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. Coming to bat is Frank Howard. Frank Howard so far today is 0 for 1. He has struck out and he walked. McNally's on the mound. Here is the pitch. Howard gets on there, but it looks like it's a good fly ball to Buford as he strolls on in. Makes the play. We have 2 down. And coming to bat for the Washington Senators will be Hank Allen. Hank Allen has been horse-collared the entire season so far. I don't know why they put him in 4th position in the 4th slot. Let me take a look at his card. I really am surprised that they put him clean up. This is not a very good bat. Not sure what Ted Williams is thinking here. That's his call. But in real life, and I got the real life game here. Hi, Beatles. It's a 4-0 lead Baltimore. I left a couple of questions out there for you, so hopefully you won't be too shocked by what I ask. I don't think you will be. What involves the weather? Does the weather affect the game? That's a good question to ask. Interesting. I was looking at the thing real quick. Just checking the score. See why Ted Williams put Hank Allen in the 4th position. It's kind of puzzling. But that's historical, so that's how I play. Unser's on first. He had a base hit to start the inning off, and here we go. And he strikes out Allen. That is McNally's 5th strikeout of the game. No runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left on base at the end of 5.5. It is Baltimore 4, the Washington Senators nothing. Coming to bat for the O's is Davey Johnson, Mark Belanger, and Dave McNally. Again, as I've repeated before, I'm still getting used to Out of the Park 19. Any suggestions for play, I will always accept. Al talked me into keeping it this way here, but I would like to be able to view the out-of-town scores on occasion, too. I mean, that way we can have real fun with this game. I still can't get the ballparks. This is Camden Yards, Beatles. I'm having a hard time getting the ballparks in. I should be looking at Memorial Stadium, and I'm not, and that sort of bothers me, okay? But the thing is stopping me right there, and every time I post up 3D view, all it says is Camden Yards. Not cool. So, I'm not doing something right. Not sure what's going on. I still want to get the photos up, too, if I can. I'll do that later on down the season. But we'll get there. It's part of learning the game. Okay, Pascual's on the mound. Bottom of the 6th inning. It is a 4-0 Baltimore lead. Davey Johnson's on. He is 1 for 2 today. His average is still .333 so far. He's doing a good job so far this season. Here is the pitch to Johnson. Going to take one here. We'll see what happens. And it is a strike at the knees. Here we go. Johnson's ready. That's how you got towards third. Now McMullen sucks that sucker up and fires over towards Howard for the play. We have one down here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 5-3 for any of you guys keeping score. And coming up will be our man, Mark Belanger. Mark Belanger is 1 for 2 today. Oops, sorry about that. Didn't mean to do that, guys. Sorry. 1 for 2. Has an RBI in today's game. His first one this season. Made it to third in the 4th inning and was stranded. Here is the pitch. And Belanger punches Judy's that one out towards center field. That is going to go on in, and he gets another base hit. He's not hitting it for distance, but he is hitting. Very pleased, to be honest with you. Eventually, this is going to die down. Mark Belanger never really got over .230 for a batting average. And if he's not in the Hall of Fame, he belongs in the Hall of Fame. I think he was one of the most gifted shortstops ever in the history of the game. His defensive skills are nothing to whine about. The entire Baltimore infield, Robinson, Belanger, and Davey Johnson, according to this game, have 10 defense. They're some of the best defense in the league. Powell actually started out as a left fielder, if anybody remembers. McNally's up at the plate, and we have one down. Let's try it again. Infield is in. And another number heading out that way. Oh, towards Pascual. Pascual looks to second base. Isn't going to make it there. Collins had covered first. And that is a 1-4 play. McNally gets his second sacrifice of the game. And coming at the bat will be Don Buford. Belanger is on second base. Don Buford so far today is 1 for 2. He has walked, base hit, and flown out to right field. Belanger's at second base and 2 away. And we're going to see if we can slip something in on the Senators. This is not something you normally do. Here we go on a hit and run. That might work. That actually might not even have. Nope, it's going to go deep. And there goes Allen right there in front of the warning track. And he is out for the 3rd out. But the Orioles got another runner on base in Paul Belanger. No runs, 1 hit, 1 run left on base at the end of 6. It is 4-0 Orioles. Due up for our Washington Senators are Ken McMullen, Brent Allier, and Cullen. We are in the top of the 7th inning. Tell you what, let me get down to the game and I'll try to follow your instructions because I had a terrible time with it. So if I have to download them again, I will. No biggie. Okay, here we go. McMullen's at the plate so far today. He is 0 for 1, believe it or not. Okay, he has walked. Should be 0 for 2. No, he's walked and struck out. Okay, this is only his 3rd time bat. McNally is against him. Here we go. We're in the top of the 7th inning. McNally's first time he's gone this far in the season. Good quality start coming in, if you want to call it that, in the specialty baseball department. This is 1969. These guys threw this thing called complete games. Here we go. And that is hit out that way by McMullen, but coming over is Robinson. Is he going to get there? Yes, he does. Heads towards the line. Makes the play, and we have 1 down. Good catch and good field by Frank Robinson. He was ready for it and anticipating on the softly hit fly ball. Due up is Brent Allier. Brent Allier is 1 for 2. Has only 1 of the 3 Senator hits. Base hit in the 3rd inning when they were threatening the last time. This last threat they had and struck out. McNally is here. He's on the mound. Here is the pitch to Allier. And it looks like it could be a walk. Yes, it is. And he walks Allier. That is McNally's fourth walk of the game. To go along with his 5 strikeouts, McNally still has a bit of a control problem. Coming up is Tim Cullen. Tim Cullen is 0 for 2 today. He has struck out and flown out. Allier's on first. McNally's at the mound. And we're going to look at Allier real quick here. Come on. There we go. I got to look. Sorry, guys. I got to take a peek here. I missed something in the first place. Yeah, not bad. Medium. He could get the occasion, but Hendricks is pretty good at it, too. And here we go. Here is the pitch. Cullen hits out towards Blanchard. Blanchard to Johnson. Johnson to Powell. Third double play for the O's today. And we're going to let it go. What happened to my take me out to the ball game? Excuse me while I use these words. Son of a bitch. I like that song. It's a good break. Okay. I'm not going to use kind words. Let it go. All right, here we go, guys. All right, coming to bat will be Paul Blair, Frank Robinson, Boog Powell in the bottom of the 7th inning. And no, I'm not going to sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Eric from Higher Ground posted a new game today. Thank you, Eric. And here we go. Blair's up. Pascual is on the mound. Here is the pitch in a 4-0 Baltimore lead. Blair sends it down the line, third base, and McMullen sucks it up very quietly right down the line, and he sends it over towards first for the out. And that is a 5-3. Paul Blair, since that home run, has grounded out 3 times. He must be throwing low on him. Coming up will be Frank Robinson. Frank Robinson is 0 for 3 today. He is grounded out, struck out, and flown out. Pascual is on the mound. It's also his first time throwing into the 7th inning. Neither he nor Pascual couldn't finish his first game either. Here is the pitch, and Robinson will take one. That is a ball, better be. Fastball low, I was right. Ball 1. Here is the pitch. That's going out towards center field. Waiting for it to come on in, though, is our center fielder, Unser, and he makes the play. That's not a place to hit the ball against the Washington Senators. Doesn't look like it anyway this year. Unser seems to have a magnet for a glove. And due up is Boog Powell. Boog Powell is 1 for 3. He hit his first home run of the season back in the 5th inning to give the Orioles that 4-0 lead. Pascual is on the mound. Here is the pitch. Powell sends it out towards center field, and it looks like this one's not going to stick around either. And Powell hits his 2nd home run of the game. 418-foot shot out there in left center field. 2nd home run of the game for Powell, and the Orioles take a 5-0 lead. Boog Powell is starting to get his bat back, and coming to bat is Brooks Robinson. Brooks Robinson today is 2 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. O's are up 5-0. Pascual still on the mound. Here is the Pascual. Here is the pitch. Robinson sends over towards second base, picked up by Cullen. Cullen fires the first, and that is it. 3 down, I believe. And Cullen's playing good defense for the Senators, but 1 run on 1 hit. Home run by Powell, his 2nd one of the game, 2nd one of the season. Coming to bat for the Washington Senators is Paul Casanova. More than likely in this late stage of the game, I'm going to say it could be a pinch hitter for Camilo Pascual. We'll see what Ted Williams does, and Del Unser. Dave McNally has thrown 96 pitches so far this game. He has. Still running about 80-90 hours. Let's see what we have to say about him right now, how he's doing. He's feeling just quite well, so he's not doing too bad. If I went to the other thing, I could see the tiredness. Yeah. But I like this. Okay, here we go. Casanova's at the plate. He is 0 for 2. Grounded a double play and grounded out to Elrod Hendricks. Here's the pitch. He sends it down towards third base. Robinson picks it up, fires to Powell for the play on a stretch. Great stretch by Powell, and he is out 5-3. Due up will be, I was right, Mike Epstein's coming up to pinch hit for Camille Pascual. Let's look at the numbers on Epstein. Mike Epstein so far is 3 for 9. He does have a home run. He has 2 RBIs. Let's see where he hit it and how he did it. And he got his home run in, looks like the 9th inning, but I don't think that's correct. So let's take a look, see where he got his thing on his line. Hit up against the New York Yankees in that 3-0 win. They took 2 out of 3 from the Yankees so far earlier here in the season. He hit looks like the game-winning home run for the Senators. He does have pop, decent pop anyway. He does have good home run power. McNally is on the mound, and we're going to see what we can do with Epstein. First time out. Let's see what happens. That's heading out towards center field. Looks like Blair is going to come on in. Makes the grab. We have 2 down. And Dave McNally gets him to get underneath the ball, and he gets it underneath to Blair. Coming up is Del Unser. Del Unser so far today is 1 for 2. Got a base hit in the 6th. Ground out to second, and he has walked. McNally's getting ready to pitch. Here is the pitch to Unser. That's how he got towards Belanger. Belanger stepped over towards the back and fires the first for the out. Great play by Belanger, 6-3. And that is it. 1-2-3 inning for the Baltimore Orioles at the end of 7.5 innings. It is Baltimore 5, Washington nothing. We have a great game going here. Surprised Al's in broadcasting. I'd love to see one of his. I'll have to go yell at him. And due up here for the Orioles is Elrod Hendricks, Dave Johnson, and Mark Belanger. Coming in to pitch for the Washington Senators is Jan Dukes. Jan Dukes so far this season has been in 3 1/3 innings, gave up 2 hits, struck out 3 in his outing. His last outing was, so I don't mind doing this. He pitched the 3 1/3 innings in that loss on the 7th on opening day to the Yankees. He pitched 3 1/3 innings. He walked 3. Not bad. Had 4 groundouts. Is even better. So he faced the minimum amount of batters. Did an excellent job. I bet they took him out for a pinch hitter. Ain't that a shame? He has some real good. Well, that's his batting ratings. Decent stuff. Now the control is 4 for 4. I have a problem. I'm sitting there going, okay. Yet this man did this. Good. Then let's see what we got going on this season. Let's see what we can do here. Let's play. We are in the bottom of the 8th inning. Coming to bat is Elrod Hendricks. Here is the pitch by Dukes. And they're not going to take a chance. They're going to let him go. Hendricks gets out. Looks like it's going to be a gapper. Now here comes Allen in. He scarfs it in there. He did not get a chance to get a drop. Allen sped up and caught that ball beautifully. That is a out towards the right fielder. And due up the bat will be Davy Johnson. Davy Johnson today is 1 for 3. Grounded out to third his last time up. Right down the line, if everybody remembers. Here is the pitch to Johnson. That looks like it's going out that way. Yes! Oh, did he get it? And he dropped the ball! Allier dropped the ball out. Davy Johnson is on first base. It looked like he had it and it fell out of his glove. And Johnson couldn't try to get second on that. Did not take advantage. It is declared a base hit by the Baltimore Riders from the from the Baseball Writers Association, who are the official scorekeepers for Major League Baseball. I appreciate them all. I'd love to have been one of them if I could have in my younger days. Always enjoyed keeping score. And coming at the bat will be Mark Belanger. Mark Belanger is 2 for 3 today. He has grounded out and he has 2 base hits. Davy Johnson is on first. Mark Belanger has a good control of his bat, especially against a left-hander. So if we can take advantage of this, let's try it. No, he hit it towards the right, and that's the best thing that McNally could do is get to first base. It is not a sacrifice hit, but Johnson is on second base. Belanger is out 5-3. Due up is Dave McNally. There is 2 down, and we're just going to let him swing away this time as there is 2 out. Here is the pitch to McNally. And he is struck out by Dukes. His Dukes' 4th strikeout of the season. And that ends the 8th inning. Runner left on second base. No runs, no one hit, one run left on base at the end of 8 innings. It is Baltimore 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors, and it is Washington 0 runs, 3 hits, no errors. A very clean baseball game defensive-wise. Coming in to bat will be Ed Brinkman, Frank Howard, and Hank Allen. At least 2 out of the 3 right now can be considered dangerous. Dave McNally has thrown 102 pitches, and let's see what we can do here. Here is the pitch to Ed Brinkman. Ed is heading straight out, and that's going to drop in for the base hit in front of Paul Blair, and Brinkman will take first here in the top of the 9th inning. That is Washington's 4th of the game. Coming to bat is Frank Howard. The right-handed hitting Howard. So far today, he is 0 for 2. Here is the pitch by McNally. We're going to see if we can sneak this one in. And he is walked. That is not sneaking in, Dave. That is your 5th walk of the season. Says he's doing okay. 5th walk of the game. Brinkman will take second base here. Washington Senators are in a mini threat. Coming in will be Hank Allen. Hank Allen is due up. Hank Allen today is 0 for 3. McNally has runners on first and second. Here is the... And we'll see if we can do something here. Bring the infield in, see if we can get the double play ball. Here is the pitch. No, struck him out instead, and Allen is struck out for the 2nd time this game. We have 1 down. Coming into bat will be Ken McMullen. Ken McMullen has been collared this game here. We have 1 down. Let's see if we can try to get something going, and hopefully the Orioles can hold him off. He is batting 0-0-0. I do not want to see him get out of a slump this time at this game. Here is the pitch by McNally. That's heading out towards right field. Frank Robinson's heading over that way. Makes the grab, and that is 2 down. Dave McNally, looks like we have a possibility going on here. Coming to bat will be Brett Allier. Great possibility to be good for his career, as the first game he got hammered. Here is the pitch to Brett Allier. Here we go. Runs the first, second. They will be going. And Allier hits it out. Frank Robinson's looking for it, and the routine fly ball. That is it. The game. McNally has thrown a shutout for the Baltimore Orioles. Let's get our analysis here on a 5-0 win. Congratulations, Dave McNally. And I believe he is going to get... Yeah, I got another achievement. Good for me. I'm enjoying this shit. Sorry. Okay, the Orioles shut him out 5-0. Congratulations to the Baltimore Orioles on the shutout by Dave McNally. He struck out 6, walked 5, though. McNally appeared to celebrate. So McWilliams had a chat with him on his way over there. Got into a little bit of an argument because Ted Williams, who was old school baseball, decided that's not what you do. Keeping in mind that this is Baltimore's Memorial Stadium, and Earl Weaver came out, and you don't mess with Earl Weaver, even if he is a little short guy. So him and Williams are both the same way. They would not comment on the exchange, but McNally confirmed it was about the thing. He told me he was a lousy winner. It's McNally's first win of the season. Congratulations. And Earl Weaver reminded Ted Williams being a lousy loser. That is a true statement. So let's take a look, and we're going to do the bats first because it's right here at the top of the line. Del Unso did go 1 for 3, got a walk. Ed Brinkman was the only multiple hitter, went 2 for 4. Good for him. Brought his average up to 235, so the Senators are starting to... And Brett Allier got the 4th hit. Otherwise, all singles did not really do any damage. Though you do see here 5 walks. That is going to be damaging if McNally doesn't get his act together. For the Oaks, Don Buford went 1 for 3, did get caught stealing. Ain't for lack of trying, Paul Blair got his home run. That'll be his first of the season this year in the first inning. Boog Powell went 2 for 4. Both hits were home runs. Congratulations, Boog Powell, on a 2 for 4 game with 2 home runs. Brooke Robinson went 2 for 3. Congratulations. That was his first double of the season, by the way, early in the season here. Going 2 for 3 with a run. Davey Johnson went 2 for 4. Right now he is a little on the El Fuego side for the Orioles. Congratulations, Davey Johnson. And Mark Belanger with 2 for 4 got his first RBI of the season. So far he's batting .385. Way to go, Mark. And as we said, Paul Casanova had the pass ball. Tim Cullen, Paul Casanova, and Hank Allen all through hitting double plays. That is the third three for the Orioles on their defense this year. Excellent, excellent job. Runners left scoring position. Yeah. We knew that was going to happen. A lot of those. And he left 4 runners on base, by the way. Senators left 6. Pitching-wise, Camilo Pascual, who is now 0 for 2 for the season, did lower his ERA. It wasn't hard to do. It was 13. Gave up 5 runs on 9 hits. Walked 3, struck out 2. Gave up 3 long balls. Threw 115 pitches, of which 67 were strikes. And his ratio's not bad, though, 10-8 on his ground-out flyouts. Jan Dukes came in, struck out 1, gave up a hit. Excellent job in his relief role. Still kept his ERA at 0. Dave McNally threw a complete game 4 hitter. He walked 5. That's really the only bad mark out in the entire game. Struck out 6. Lowered his ERA from 13.50 to 4.15. Very good. 79 of his pitches were strikes. That's not quite a 2-to-1 ratio, but it's close. Getting there. It's getting there. Again, he had a 10-8 ground-out flyout ratio going his way. He faced 33 batters. Someone's going to explain what this game score is, too, Beats. Okay. And again, it was 49 degrees. Two of those home runs went to right field with a 9-mile-an-hour wind, which is not the strongest out there, but that means they still had to do a couple of muscle jobs out there. Game went 2 hours and 30 minutes in front of 17,885 satisfied fans here on the 12th of April, 1969. Happy birthday to my brother, by the way, on that day. He would have been 12. The Baltimore Orioles have a doubleheader on Sunday against the Washington Senators here at Memorial Stadium. So let's take a look at the out-of-towners and see what's going on here. Oh, yeah! 2 of them. I like this. Nice. I got me some achievements. I'm so proud. All right. And believe it or not, Dave McNally is not the performance of the day. I'm not even going to complain. The Orioles are now 3-1. They are tied with Cleveland in the American League East here in the first year of divisional play. This is the season that only the winners went to the playoffs. They did not go to the designated, whatever the hell it was. The high team in second place. That's the best way I can describe it. Okay. Out of town. Detroit Tigers came out, beat the New York Yankees 5-4 here. Tigers walked off with the win. I'm going to probably say it could have been that home run by Jim Northrup. I'm going to go that way. And Don McMahon came in out with the win in relief. Mel Stoudemire took the loss for the Yankees. Horace Clark had to be the player of the game. A losing player became player of the game. For us, it was Dave McNally, obviously. Boston and Cleveland got into a slugfest. And in case you want to know, Boston right now is 1-3. They had a huge slugfest, 18-12. And it looks like nobody could get the extra point. Their field goal kickers are both fired for the Boston Red Sox and Cleveland Indians here in the 18-12 game. Boston, by the way, split with Baltimore in the first 2 games, 1-1. Longborg took the first one. The Orioles took the second one. I believe it was their second shutout of the game. Second of the season. I'll take a look at that, too. Ray Fosse had a 3-hit day, including a home run. Rico Petrocelli had 2 home runs. Jerry Moses had 1 for the Boston Red Sox. And over at Oakland, Ted Kubiak had his first home run of the season as the A's shut out the Royals 6-0. But right now, this is the Royals' first year in the league. Seattle is 3-1. The surprising Seattle Pilots are 3-1. They won 11-3 here at home. Bill Melton had the home run for the White Sox. Diego Segui won the game. Ellis took the loss, and Bainey took the save. He must have thrown 3 innings then for the Seattle Pilots in this game, as Schultz is not one of the best managers out there. Harvey Killebrew hit the home run with a 400-foot shot, won it 2-1 for the Minnesota Twins. To prove their record to 4-0, they are right now the best team in the American League. In the National League, Cincinnati came out at County Stadium and won it 8-2. Cincinnati won 3 games. That's their 3rd game. One, Alex Johnson and Lee May both had double dingers today for the Cincinnati Reds. Whoever in Cincinnati today and played, they did pretty good. Chicago over Montreal. It gave Montreal their first loss, 4-1. Jenkins pitched a gem, it says up here. He threw 13 strikeouts to go along with 2 walks. Very, very nice. Chuck Dobson, by the way, for the O's, also went 9 innings. He threw a 2-hitter. And Willie McCovey went nuts. Had a home run, 4 RBIs for the 10-1 win over the San Diego Padres. Congratulations to San Francisco in their second win of the season. St. Louis and Minnesota went at it on a 6-5 game. New York Mets is 1-4. Don't think they're going to make the World Series this year. And the Pittsburgh Pirates and Philadelphia Phillies went at a 5-3 game. And I am still up here. Beatles. Lessons. Hi, Jester. I'm happy. I'm glad you enjoyed this. I had a great time with this game. I'm not even going to lie. 4-0 Baltimore. 5-0 Baltimore. Boot Powell had 2 home runs. This was great. Yes, I liked the game. Al gifted it to me, by the way, Jester, just so you know, okay? Al gifted it to me, and I'm very much appreciating it. Still getting used to it. I got to work on the ballparks, and I bet you I'll work on the photos. Ballparks first. I already sent them my request that they need to do something about the batters. Al agrees with me. I need you guys who play action PC baseball, you know how you hover over the batter, and it tells you that he got a ground ball. He grounded out the second in the first inning, struck out in the third, hit a home run in the sixth. These guys, of all people, should be able to do this. This is one of the most talented engines you have out there. He should be able to do this, okay? I've been telling Digital Diamond they also need to do this. They have a spot in the lower left-hand corner. There's no reason why they can't do it. Anyway, okay. That is it for the game today. Still is. It really is. I like it. Al uses it a lot, and that's why Al and I are in agreement. These guys can do it. And that way there, I don't have to keep a score pad. And I like keeping a score pad. This would be so much easier. Also, I need to figure out in Classic 3D how to get the out-of-town scores in so they sort of just flip. Circle one of the other games, you guys, I think you play it. I think either you or Eric plays it, and I know Al plays it. You guys showed it to me. That great little game that doesn't have all the seasons, but it's awful costly too. So I remember that. But it was a PC game. So anyway, let me go into the manuals. I'll see if I can figure out how to get it done. Unless you want to send me a tutorial, Beatles, I'll take that too. You know that. Send it to me. It's usndp1@hotmail.com. Cyrus sends it to me. You may as well become the Cyrus of the OTP world. All right, this is Clint. I am not feeling the best in the world tonight. I am hotter than hell. Yeah, well, I am hotter than hell right now. It is 80-something degrees out here in Maine. Not cool at all. Hang on here. Let me look real fast. The weather forecast is currently unavailable. Son of a bitch. God, I'm using bad language today. Okay, anyway, it is hotter than hell out here. They're calling for it to be 94 tomorrow up here in Maine. They're calling for St. Louis to be even worse, by the way, Beat. And they're calling for it to be what they call the feel-like temperature. It's supposed to be like 107 in St. Louis. God, I hope you're going to be someplace you got some cool water hitting you. Otherwise, swimming pool water is bath water. Anyway, this is Clint. I want to thank everybody for the games. Lessons as we go along are always welcome. Thumbs up are always wished for. And I'm going to get used to see what I can do with my Digital Diamond game. I'm having too many games that are turning into 10-9 games, and I'm not keen on that, as you guys know, which means that there's something going on and I need to play with it. Otherwise, I'm going to also play with a little bit of NPiii in the background, catch them up a little bit, keep Cyrus happy. But I got a feeling that this and Digital Diamond, if Digital Diamond speeds it up, these are going to be my 1-2 games. And they're supposed to be Digital Diamond. Don't forget, Beatles, Digital Diamond's putting out an update tomorrow too. Remember, they're putting it on for a lot of the defense. Remember that they're doing it tomorrow, and that's coming out. So keep an eye on it. Everybody, take care. Have a great evening. Let everybody else know we do have a game posted, and I thank you all very much. And tell Al I'm having a ball, as you can tell. Thank you very, very much, guys, and have a great and wonderful day.